It's good to know that you are still there. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Now we have a group of people that they are saying to our youth, or they are saying to all of us that it's time for us to talk to our youth now. Otherwise, tomorrow will be too late. Okay, well now they are focusing on crime to help our youth out of crime. Okay, we have Mr. Joseph Josie Adeniji. He is the creative director, Ekulu Stroke the Pain Initiative. Okay, that's the name of the organization. And then also Mr. Chibuzo Okeyi is the director of operations, Ekulu Limited and Pain Initiatives. Please join me as I welcome them to the show. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Adeniji. Sure, that okay, and then Mr. Chibuzo. Okay, you're saying talk to the youth now or lose them to crime tomorrow. Wow. So, how did you come about this?
It's a long time thing. Back then, growing up from Kaduna, because I grew up at Magajingiri local government, Kaduna. My early years in Kaduna was a very lovely moment based on the environment I find myself, with the love of people around us. I don't even know whether we have a Yoruba or Igbo, Hausa, Kajen, because we are all speaking one word called Nigeria. But as I was growing up now, and the way I'm viewing things, and with the view and the passion I personally have for this great country, Nigeria, drove me into this idea called the pain.
Yeah.
Because I run through the pain, because I was living Kaduna back days. I could remember I have to take a bus to Ilorin. From Ilorin, I have to find myself back to Abuja, where I slept in the market. Because I love this country to the extent that I don't want to put myself in anything called crime than for me to be more productive. I found myself in the time I joined the creative industry. Actually, I've been in the creative industry back in my primary school days in Kaduna. Find myself in Abuja. There's nowhere to stay. I have to perch in the UTC and attend market, slept for there for couples of years, believing in this country that I have to add value to my country.
Wow.
Not going out of the shore of this country to look for any greener pasture. Everything I want is there, and I took it upon myself that I will remain in this country. I'm my own quota to support the government. By God's willing and I'm alive, I will do everything possible to support this great country called Nigeria. Because Nigeria is a project of its own.
Honestly, and there's no place like home.
And there's no place like home.
Wow.
That is why I now put my things together, Mr. Chubuzo, Kolade, when I came into Abuja. I said, okay, what are we going to do? How can we support the government? What quota can we play? We don't have the resources. Then we have these ideas. Let's push it out. Guys, I have to come up with a package called the Pain Foundation. Out of my own pain, I have to say, let's target the Pain
Foundation or Pain Initiative.
Pain Initiative,
Yeah.
so that we can reach out to our school children to stay out of crime. Because it's little pressures, I'm there, I want to buy this, I want to buy from 12, and they won't have new name now, Jay-Z. Back this when we are growing up, we don't
old school.
we are still
We are called the old school.
No, I'm still I'm in new school, but in a version of a bit old school. I'm there, but you understand? They will not said, okay, how can we help the government? And I said, okay, let's go. 774 local governments of this great country, each of the primary school and the secondary school, let's catch them young. Because when you talk to them young, it will be a safer society tomorrow. It will be a safer society for every one of us tomorrow to live.
Yeah.
That is why I said, okay, let's come up with these models. We'll go to the schools, we'll talk to them, we'll take influencers there. The influencers will use the success story to talk to the kids. Then we're going to any school, the primary, secondary school. By God's grace, we'll attend, we'll sort the locations where we'll have a farm space. We are going to have a farm pot for the students to farm. Then we are going to have a farm bank in each of the 774 local governments.
Just to get them to channel their energy.
Just to channel the energy.
Wow.
So at that point, anything that they need that will make them to go to crime, they will not have that mindset, because that farm bank will provide three things for them.
Okay.
They will have access to books. They will have access to a catalog. They will know their local government chairman. They will know their House of Rep member. They will know the name of the Mr. President, the Nigerian flag.
Okay, that's why you call it farm bank.
Farm bank, yeah.
Okay, so it's not just farming.
They will farm, but there's going to be a bank. There's going to be a module inside the school so that keeps the data.
Okay.
Because we're going to focus on the cash crop so that by the time we sell the proceeds, the money remains in the farm bank.
Oh, okay. All right. Now let's look at pressure from society, and then peer pressure. Let's look at that.
Ma, when we say society, society is an environment where you find yourself. You cannot find yourself in a society where you're not used to. And if you're not used to it, you try to get used to it first. When you find yourself in a society, the first thing you do is let me get used to this society. That is when you know what is happening there. At times, you might live in the midst of armed robbers, kidnappers, you might not know. But it takes you just a little time to just kind of observe the next person to you. Just like neighbor. When you're talking about peer pressure, do you even know the kind of friends your kid keeps? Do you know the kind of friends they keep in the school? Even within the environment, within the estate.
Okay.
Do you even know whom your children are talking to? Probably on during their
When they chat.
Yeah. So those are things that you need to walk into and look at the kind of friend. Show me your friend, let me know who you are.
Okay. So we need to pay detailed attention to what our children are doing.
And also what we are doing too.
Okay.
Because
we are their role models.
Yeah, role model. They watch us.
They are like copycats.
Yes, they watch us.
They snap with the eyes already.
And they said the moment you see your mother somebody will just say, okay, and like a day, there was this day my daughter went and moved her mother rapper and said, I said, Chidema, go and put on your dress. She went in and just collect her. I said, come on, do you know? So you started sharing the rapper with your mom at the age of 12? Why will you just do that? She saw it as way, but it's by her own side. You cannot just go and pick your mom rapper at that time.
Yeah. You know, a lot of parents these days is like, practice what I say, but don't do what I do.
Yes.
As it. They preach, but what they do is different. Now, Mr. David, let's begin to look at the initiative. What are the things, seeing all this? I can see that you're pained. You want to see our youth, because as no parent in this age in Nigeria will say he or she is comfortable with what is happening to our youth. I tell you that. Now, what are the things, you have told us the reason why you said to do what you're doing. So let's hear the steps you're taking, your organization is taking.
Yeah, basically, as I said, we're going to unveil the program on the 27th of this month, this Saturday.
Okay, what's the program called and what is it all
Talk
about?
to them now.
Use them to crime tomorrow. Okay.
That is just it. Because let me just add a little to what my director of pressure, Mr. Achubudo, said now. We've lost the parental value of. I will urge all Nigerians hearing me today. Let's go back to our roots. Nigeria is a God-ordained country. We have potential. So sometimes when I see my friends saying they don't want to travel out of this country and all that, I said it's good. But what we have on ground there, we've not finished nurturing it. We have to.
And if all of us decide to japa,
who is going to do? And those people you're going back to meet, they are laughing you that you know what to do and you are not doing it.
Okay. So that's why you want to do this
program.
program.
We're going to do this program. We'll reach out to schools, let them know that Nigeria is a great country. We don't have any other country apart from Nigeria. Stay out of crime. We're going to put models on ground. And I watch parents. When I was growing up, though, the ideology of my dad, my late dad, Jacob Adeniji, if every parent will have that ideology of life in tutoring the present children of nowadays. I could remember what my dad told me then when I wanted to join the creative industry back days, my early 90s, that after school, go to this printing firm, after your school, learn something. So that at long run tomorrow, you will not cut short of any pain that will put you to depression to go to crime. And he said it to me 3 times. Wow. And he backed it up with a single language that said, "Momanity was it." It means in English language that know the son of who you are.
Yeah.
And I left the house. Look at me today.
Wow.
I passed through temptations of crime, but I could not do that because the parenting foundation of how I was brought up keep me rolling.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, now let's look at let's tell success story.
Yeah.
From what you have done. Let's hear the effect of the things you're doing, the program. How would you rate it? Would you say, okay, the responses you are achieving, what the aim of what What do
Yeah,
you say? That?
presently now, the response is just me and my brother, Mr. Chibuzo. The
Okay.
little fund we have, we're putting it together to
Okay.
unveil this.
Okay.
Because we've seen so many sponsors not forthcoming. We now sat down both of us and said, okay, if fund is not coming and we have the passion, let's use what we have to run this race.
Okay.
And by special grace of God, the little people we could invite to come, they've given us listening here.
Okay.
Like I normally call him Bushman, the CP, Igwe.
Okay.
He's a very dogged CP. I have been following him up right before Oga becomes CP. Oga has worked for that work, and I salute his efforts in fighting crime in FCT and in Nigeria as well.
And we do too.
Yeah, and we invited ordinary presidents. We've given him a card. The chairman of the EFCC, our good brother, Brother Olukayode, we invited him as well.
Okay.
And the JNG Harmoniums, my good brother, Mr. Abdullahi Abdulmajid, is going to be on ground too as well.
What date is this event?
27th.
Of this month?
Saturday.
And the venue, where is the
At
venue?
Mock Plaza.
Okay.
The open ground at the Mock Plaza.
Okay.
That is where we are going to do.
Okay. Okay, now for people watching, I just want you in 1 minute, your word of advice. Governments and non-governmental organizations, parents, they are watching. What would you have to say to them?
My fellow Nigerians, all I have to say to every one of us is to believe in the products called Nigeria so that we can benefit from it. God bless Nigeria.
Okay, Mr. Chibuza. Oh.
Yeah, my fellow Nigerian, I so much appreciate this privilege we've had to be here. And as much as we are doing our best, we also need your support, most the parent, because the moment we kick off, we want you to also help us to push it down so that it can reach everybody, in as much as the whole 7 and follow government is concerned, so that the image of Nigeria can come back. Because the moment our image is back, then we have our potentials back. All this thing happening. Nigeria is being looked down on, which I don't really like. Mm-hmm. So let's just change the image and the narrative of the Nigerians. Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you so much. Wow, the voices of those who have pain in their hearts. The pain is on what is going on with our youth. Okay, everybody, I'm joining to say, please, to lend my voice to say we need to do something and we need to do it fast. I know that Nigerian youths are talented, we are creative all over the world. Is it in the music industry? Is it in fashion? Name it. Nigerian youths stand out. So all they need is just our support. Okay, especially those of them that are into drugs, especially those of them that have channeled their energies into crime. We need to pull them out. For me, I feel they are crying and saying to us, please help me. Please help me. So thank you so much, Mr. Ademidi. And thank you, Mr. Chibuzo. These are from Ekolo Oja Limited and also Pain Initiative. We've heard them, they have a program. All we need to do is support them. All right, the program is still Good Morning Abuja. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and this time we have some movies for you.